let's go thrift some physical media. Or, well, technically antique, because today my mom and I are headed to Huntsville, which is about an hour north of Houston. It's where I went to school. Eat 'em up, cats. But they have some really amazing antique stores there in their historic downtown area that I just love. I try to go there at least once a year if I can, 2 or 3 times. It's just always a good time, and some of the vendors in those antique stores have just the most insane physical media collections. There's one in particular that I'm really hoping I hit the jackpot with, that it's just hundreds and hundreds of DVDs, CDs, and vinyls. So I've got a little bit of a list. I mean, I always have my physical media ISO list handy, so I know what I'm looking for. But I do have some particular things in mind that I feel like I have a higher chance of finding compared to the rest of my list. I think my biggest hope today is finding the rest of the Lord of the Rings soundtracks on CD. I'm pretty sure I got my Fellowship of the Ring CD at the antique store I have in mind. So I'm fingers crossed that I can find The Two Towers and The Return of the King as well. And I've got some DVDs in mind as well. I think my biggest ISO at the moment is The Parent Trap, the 90s one with Lindsay Lohan. I have not been able to find it for quite a while as I've been looking for it. So fingers crossed for that. But let's go along to some antique stores, see what weird, cool things we can find. And the weather is lovely today, so I think it's going to be an amazing time. That was so much fun. My mom and I made a whole afternoon and evening of it. We got lunch on the way, and then we had a blast looking through the two antique stores that we went to. The first antique store is Four Stories, and there is always so much to see in it. And then the second one we went to is Two Stories, And again, they're like my favorites. They're my favorites. There's always something intriguing to see. And surprisingly, I only picked up one thing. I got season 4 of Downton Abbey on DVD, and I am very excited about this because this is the last season of Downton Abbey that I needed on physical media to complete my collection. Now there are the movies, but those are newer, so that's for another day. But I've now completed my Downton Abbey DVD collection, and so I think that means I'm due for a rewatch of the show. It just feels the right way to celebrate it. There were definitely a lot of other cool things that we spotted, but all things that I could live without. I do try my best to stick to my physical media list, and even though my list is very, very long, Downton Abbey season 4 was the only thing on the list that I saw that I was like, I want. We gotta stick to the list, okay? We can't be going crazy, and there were some really cool CDs I saw. However, I've been not really wanting to buy CDs recently because my storage situation with that is chaotic and I really don't want to talk about it or show it or anything. I am looking into getting some new shelves or something to store my CDs so it's not an avalanche every time I want to listen to an album. So I'm trying to slow down on my CD purchase and only get some from my list here and there until I've got that figured out. Fingers crossed in the next few months we can get it all organized. Huntsville does have a record store in their historic downtown area called Volume Music that I've been to before and love. However, I did not go today. I had to restrain myself because next month I am doing my biannual shopping spree at my favorite record store, Cactus Music. So, we have to save, guys. We have to save for the future, and that's going to be so much fun. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I have to wait just a little bit, but I'm ready to go. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. This was super fun. I always love going to thrift stores and antique stores, seeing what I can find, whether it be physical media or little trinkets or just so many things. It's always a good time. And hopefully the next time I take you guys along when I go thrifting and or antiquing for physical media, we find a little bit more, but I can cross this off the list. I can cross Downton Abbey off my list, and that is a beautiful thing. I love crossing things off of lists.